There are three major differences in the 2010 Washington Monthly College Guide rankings. The first of these is that we got better information on the percent of students with Pell Grants at each institution. This is the first year that the Department of Education has required that institutions report the percent of students receiving Pell Grants in their annual IPED survey, which we also use for things like the graduation rate at institutions. And so this provides more comparable and reliable information on Pell Grant percentages across institutions. And then the second change is that we added two new service measures to this year's rankings. These measures were based on the Presidential Honor Roll applications that colleges fill out for the Corporation for National and Community Service. The Corporation for National and Community Service is part of the federal government that administers programs like the AmeriCorps program and also Learn and Serve. And every year they request that institutions fill out an application for the Presidential Community Service Honor Roll. And as part of that application, colleges report things like the number of students participating in service on campus, the number of hours that they serve, whether or not the institution provides supports for service on campus, like staff dedicated to service or courses that focus on service. And so we compiled several of these different measures into two measures on our rankings, one of which focused on student service on campus, and then the other which focused on institutional supports for service on campus. And then the final change for this year's rankings is that we added a lot more colleges and universities. We added baccalaureate colleges and master's universities, which are two categories that are often overlooked in other rankings. The U.S. News and World Report also ranks these institutions, but only ranks them regionally. So you can get the best baccalaureate colleges in the South, but you can't find out which is the best baccalaureate college in the nation. And so we rank these institutions nationally. One of the reasons we did this is because part of the goals of the Washington Monthly College rankings is to identify institutions that perhaps are overlooked in other rankings, but are really doing a great job on our measures, including on service and social mobility and research. And so we wanted to highlight some of these smaller and often missed institutions on a national level. And so we added a lot of colleges and universities.